Live with Ches, we up next. Live with Ches, sports prepared. Live with Ches, live up next. Live with Ches, we're the best. Live with Ches, live up next.
Hello. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to another episode of Live with Ches. I'm your humble host, Cameron Chester, and today we are talking NFL news. And I want to congratulate, first of all, before I get right into the gritty and things, congratulate Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, and also to the Bengals fans, because your franchise basically showed they're willing to keep their stars, and they're known in the past to not pay them, but they paid their stars, all three of their stars, including Burrow. But I am on the fence of things. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I feel like in order to make it to the Super Bowl, of course you need a good offense to cater and score points and deliver, but you also need a defense, and that is one thing that the Cincinnati Bengals do not have, and that is one thing that you're about to lose a big asset of your defense, because there are reports that Trey Hendrickson is willing to sit out if he doesn't get his deal done, and the franchise already told him he can go out and seek a trade. But he is a big acquisition, top 3 I want to say for sacks in the past couple of years, and just I don't know, like, you paid Jamar Chase a 4-year extension worth $161 million, including $112 million guaranteed. Put him over Myles Garrett, previous mark over $40 million a year, which was set earlier this month. Jamar deserved that. He deserves that. But then in this situation for T. Higgins, yes, he's a good number 2, but then that just also takes away a lot of money that you can distribute on both sides of the field. And you signed Higgins to a 4-year, $115 million deal, making him the highest paid number 2 receiver ever in NFL history. And I just feel like this will come to shoot the Bengals in the foot. There were many times where the offense came and fought really hard for the Bengals and kept them in games, but like if you could think about in that overtime game earlier with the Ravens against the Bengals, it came down to the wire. Of course, Lamar had that mishap, but then the Bengals could not capitalize, and then the Ravens came down and scored. And it's just, you need a defense. You need a defense to compete in this league, and I feel like that's going to hurt the Bengals this season unless they draft really well. But that's just a big if. That's such a big if. Congratulations to those players getting paid, but I feel like this is a mistake for a balanced team that you need in order to make a Super Bowl. Next, I want to specifically talk to the Steelers and Giants. So the Browns and the Titans have the 1 and the number 2 pick in the draft. I would say the Browns are lucky they kept Myles Garrett. They still have Denzel Ward, some key pieces to their team. Their defense can be okay. Offense, they just need a quarterback. They still have Judy. Maybe need some wide receiver help. Titans, you need a quarterback. Levis is not the answer. You still have Calvin Ridley. You got Pollard. You got Spears. Your O-line is but your defense, it needs a little work also. But it's just, when I think about the Giants and Steelers, those are the 2 teams in the stickiest situation right now this offseason, because the Browns and the Titans can decide on grabbing the next QB for their franchise, while you have to scramble around and think about maybe Jackson Dart, Russell Wilson, or Aaron Rodgers. And not many people think that those teams are heavy on those players. Maybe Aaron Rodgers, but Aaron Rodgers has you waiting in the fields, just not knowing what your next option is going to be. And it's just that for the Steelers, you have a great team overall. You just need a QB. The Giants, you still need a lot of holes fixed, but you have a great weapon and Neighbors, and you have a good young running back also, but you just need a QB. And it just, I don't know, it's up in the air for those 2 teams, and I know their fans are anxiously waiting to see what these franchises are going to do, and they're also angry because a lot of Steelers fans have been saying the franchise has been sticking to old traditional ways and has not been improving. And Giants fans, I don't even need to say much. You already know about the Saquon situation and all that. So I feel like those teams are specifically in the big red area of just you don't even know what's going to happen, and it's just luck on their side or it won't be. But that's all, folks. Tell me what you think about this takes. It's been your boy Cameron Chester, and it's been Live with Ches.
Live with Ches, we're the best. Live with Ches, live up next.